Let's talk about a generator, which is another main use that we use for electromagnetism. And the good news is, if you understand how a motor works, you understand how a generator works, because a generator is the opposite of an electric motor. Instead of changing electric to mechanical, it changes mechanical to electric energy. And it's literally a motor that you're running backwards. So you can take any electric motor and turn it into a generator. You can take any generator and turn it into an electric motor. So all you have to do is put a crank or a handle or some other device on the coil and spin it. And by spinning the loop in that field, remember, because there's a magnetic field inside of the motor, a current is induced in the loop, and that can be used for whatever you want to use the current for in circuits, which is, things we talk about in a different unit. So as an illustration here, you see we've got a crank at the bottom that allows you to, by hand, spin this coil around. Now, when you're moving the coil in a magnetic field, we've talked about how that makes how a moving coil in a magnetic field, or moving the magnetic field around a coil, that creates a current. Now, what's going to happen is, because you're always moving it the same way, this left side is always going to get an up current, this right side is always going to get a down current. So you need to use brushes again so that you can attach the left side, so that the left side will always attach to the left side, the right side will always attach to the right side, and we don't get this tangling up and switching over. But just like with a motor, all that a brush is just a piece of conductive material that the metal slides along. And so it slides along when it's on the left side, detaches, and then slides along when it's on the right side, which allows the left side to always be attached to the same side of whatever meter we're running. So like I said, if you have a generator, you can hook up the output, what would normally be the output, to like a battery, and it will cause the handle to spin. If you have a motor, you can attach something to the axle and spin it, and it will cause, a current to generate in the other one. Now, because there's inefficiencies, they're not literally just the same object, they're going to be optimized slightly different, but they are the same exact thing, just which direction we're running. And this is because electromagnetic induction, which is what we're using in a generator, and electromagnetic field generation from a current are just kind of opposite or related processes like this. So let me know if you have any questions, but otherwise that will wrap up electromagnetism here.